So we are going to be starting our live stream lesson. If you have a whiteboard and a marker, I want you to go ahead and grab it real quick. If not, that's a-okay. We're going to go ahead and get started anyways. Just need our fingers and just need our brains. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with counting. Do you recognize our first number? That's right, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we are practicing numbers 1 through 10 today because before we get to add, before we get to subtract, we need to know what these numbers mean and how to write them. So we're going to get started with our first number, and our first number is 1. There is one sun. There is one sun here. And when we write our ones, we're going to start at the top and make a line down. And that's how we write our 1. We're just going to make a line down like this. That is our 1. Try it with me. Make a line down. And that's our 1. And we don't want any curves. So let me just erase that. Make a line down. And that is our 1. Let's go ahead and erase. Erase. See how fast you can erase your whiteboards. Don't let me beat you. All right. Give you about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And when we draw it in the air, just take your finger and go down like this. Take our finger and go down like this. All right. Our next one is going to be the number 2. We're going to flip like this so we can write a little bit better. Number 2. There is 1 and 2. There is 1 and 2. All right, let's go ahead and write our number 2. When we see the number 2, it means perfect. It means that there is 2 of them. When we write our 2, we're going to make a line, curve around. And we're going to curve around this way. We're not going to go towards our face. We're going to go away from our face. So we're going to curve around, come on down, and slide to the right. So we're going to curve around away from our face. We're going away from our face. We're going to come on down and slide to the right. And that is our 2. We're going to curve around, slide on down, and go over to the right. Let's try that one more time. Are you ready? We're going to curve around away from our face. We're going to go down, and our whiteboard is disappearing here. There we go. And then we're going to slide it to the right. Just like that. Our next number, what do you think comes after 2? Perfect. It is 3. We have 3 that comes after 2. So when we write our 3, maybe if I hold it like this, we're kind of disappearing here. All right, so when we write our 3, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to curve around, come to the middle, and we're going to make a little bit of a point, almost like we're making a mini 2. Then we're going to do the same exact thing, and then come around. It's like being a copycat 3. So we're going to curve around, and then curve around again. Let's try it. Curve around from our face, come back. Curve around away from our face and come back. Curve around away from our face. Come back to the middle. Curve around and come back. And that is our number 3. We have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. That is the number 3. Next up is our number 4. Next up is our number 4. And when we write our 4, we're going to make a line down. But this one's going to be a mini line. We're not going to go all the way down. We're not going to go all the way down like we did with our 1. We're going to make a mini line here. And we're going to stop. Make a mini line here. And then we're going to stop. And then, since we've already practiced our 1, we're going to make a line down and connect them just like that. So mini line, stop. Mini line, stop. Oh, and that also makes our L. So we're making a mini L, and then we're making our line and connecting it at the end. That is our 4. Let's try it one more time. If you don't have a whiteboard, practice with your finger. Make a line down. Make a line to the right. And a line all the way down. That is our 4. That is our 4. We made a line down. We made a line here. And we made a line down. That is 4. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was on opposite sides there. That's A-okay. All right, our next number is 5. 5. See if you can count those for me. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 5. When we write our 5, we're going to practice that mini line again. We're going to go, are you ready? Down, around, and we give him a hat. We're going to go down, around, and we give him a hat, and we're giving him a hat away from our face. We're not coming towards our face. We're going away from our face, away from our face. Let's try that one again. Are you ready? We're just going to make a line down, and we're going to go around, and then we're going to give him a hat away from our face. That one's a little bit long, though. We don't need it that long. We just want a little hat on top. So down, around, and we give him a little hat. That is our 5. That is our 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can you show me on your fingers how many 5 is? What's the number 5? That is all our fingers. That is the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're doing such a wonderful job. Next up is our number 6. Next up is our number 6. Are you ready for the number 6? All right, so for our number 6, we're going to start at the top because we always start at the top. Let's flip it like this. There we go. We're going to start at the top and curve around. And then we're going to keep curving, keep going, keep going. And we're going to connect it again. We're going to curve around, keep going, keep going, keep going. And we're going to connect it in the middle. We don't want to go like this because then that looks like a circle. That's not our 6. We also don't want to go like this because that's a little bit too small. We want kind of a bit bigger circle, but that's why we're going to connect it in the middle. That is our number 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next up is our number 7. Now we have 7. When we write our 7, we're going to go to the right away from our face. Make a line to the right away from our face. And then we're going to make a diagonal line down. So we're going to slide to the right and come on down, slide to the right and come on down, slide to the right and come on down. That is the number 7. All right, 7, 7, 7. Here we go. We're going to slide to the right, come on down, slide to the right. Oops, that one is a little bit crooked. That's okay. That's why we're practicing with our whiteboards, because if you make a mistake, then it's really easy to fix it. So we're going to slide to the right, and we're going to come on down. And this is our number 7. Our number 7. All right, let's go and erase. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to erase. 3 seconds to erase. Are you ready? Go. Let's see who can erase first. I'll give you 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and is your board clean? Nice work. All right, our next number is the number 8. Our next number is the number 8. Here we go. This one might be tricky. Let's try it. So we're going to curve around like we're making an S. And then we're going to bring them on home. Curve around like we're making an S. And then we're going to bring them on home. That is our 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have 8 here. Nice job. Almost to the end of our counting. Now we have 9. We have the number 9. So when we make our 9, we're going to make a circle and go straight down. Make a circle and go straight down. This is almost like we're doing our letter A. Almost like we're doing our letter A, how we curve around. And instead of a little line, we're just going to go straight down. So we're going to curve around. Oops. That's okay to make mistakes. That's why we're using our whiteboards. And make a line down. Curve around, stop. And make a line down. One more time. Curve around, stop. And make a line down. And this is our number 9. Our number 9. This is our number 9. We make a circle and we go on down. Nice job. All right, our last number is 10. Our last number is 10. And when we write a 10, there are two there. So we're going to make our 1 because we remember how to do that. Our 1. And then we're going to make a 0. Our 0, we're just going to curve around. Similar to the 1. And come on back home. And that is our 10. We have a number 1 and we have a number 0. Remember, our number 0, that is when we don't have anything. That is when there is nothing there. If there's nothing there, then you put 0. But it's combined with our 1, so it turns into our number 10. It just means it's starting anew, because after this, we get close to our teen numbers, because we have 1 and 2. But this one just means our 10 for now, just our 10. So let's practice that again. If you're writing in the air, practice with us. Make a line down and around for our 0. Make a line down for our 1 and curve around for our 0. And these are the number 10. Can you say 10 with me? 10. Great job. Go ahead and erase your whiteboards. I got a little bit of a head start there. All right, let's go ahead and erase our whiteboards. Next, we're going to practice counting, but it's going to be your turn to count. Are you ready? I'm going to put up certain objects here, and I want you, if you have your whiteboard, I want you to write it down. You can point to where you see it on the number line here, or you can just show me with your fingers. Are you ready? Our first one is, I want you to see how many there are. Count how many there are and show me with your fingers. Point on our number line or write it on your whiteboard. I'm going to write my answer. And I want you to write your answer too. Are you ready? Do you think you have it? It's the number 2. It is our number 2. We have 2. We have 1. And we have 2. We have 2. All right, go ahead and erase your whiteboards. I will click to our next one. And we'll see about it. Ooh, how many are on the screen? How many do we see on the screen? Go ahead and write your answer, or with your fingers, or point to our number line here. How many are on the screen? How many are on the screen? Go ahead and count. Be about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1 and 0. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip. If you don't have your answer, that's a-okay. That's why we're practicing, and I know you're going to get it quick next time. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. It is the number 6. It is the number 6. There are 6 strawberries. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There are 6 strawberries. All right, I'll give you a head start this time. Go on, erase. See if you can beat me. All right, clean whiteboard. Shake off our hands. We're ready for the next one. Here we go. Next one is... I want you to write it on your whiteboards, or show me with your hands, or point on our number line here. What do we think? What do we think? That's some nice counting going on. Some nice counting. Great work. All right. Are you almost ready? This one's a bigger number. This one's a bigger number. Give me 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And remember, if you don't have your answer, that is a-okay. That's why we're practicing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's the number 9. It is the number 9. We have 3 rows of 3. So we have 3 up top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have 9. Great job. That's why we practice beforehand. We practice writing our numbers so that we can do this later. All right. Next one is, how many presents are there? How many presents are there? I've got my answer. How many presents are there? I wonder. I'll give you 3 seconds. Show me on your fingers. Point to our number line or write it on your whiteboard. 3, 2, 1, and there is 1. There is 1 present. There is only 1 present here. Nice job. All right, shake out your hands or erase your whiteboard. There is a 1. Oh, here we go. How many do you think are here? How many do you think are here? Show me with your fingers, point to our screen, or write it on your whiteboard. Give you a couple more seconds. Great job. You guys are working so hard. Are you ready? We're gonna flip it in 3, 2, 1. It's the number 3. It's our number 3. We have 1, 2, and 3. We have 3 stars on our screen. This is our number 3. Wonderful, wonderful job. Our number 3. Does anybody have a favorite number? I think 3 might be mine. All right, our next one is, let's count how many. Let's see. Go ahead and write it on your whiteboard. Show me on your hands or point to the screen. Either one, whichever one you like. Whichever one that you like. Give you about 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. If you don't have it yet, that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and flip. It is the number 8. We have the number 8. There are 8 balloons. 8 balloons. Can you find 8 on the number line for me? That's right. It's right here. 8. It's in between 7 and 9. It's right in the middle. And we have 8. Nice job. There are 8 balloons, and a little smile. Go ahead and erase. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're back. All right, next one is with some bees. How many do you think? How many do you think are here? Go ahead and write your answer. Count how many bees there are for me and show me on your whiteboard, show me on the number line, or show me with your fingers. Give you about 5 seconds. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't worry about having perfect handwriting. It's a-okay. We all have different types of handwriting, and we're going to flip it. It's the number 4. There are 4 bees. There are 4 bees. There's 2, and then there's 4. 4. Can you find 4 on the number line for me? That's right. It's right over here. All right. I'm giving you 2 seconds to erase. Are you ready? Go. 1 and 2. Are your whiteboards clean? Perfect. Nice work. Next one is... Ooh, this one is quite a bit. This one is quite a bit. I'm going to give you some time here. Let's start counting. How many do you see? How many do you see? How many rockets are there? Show me on your whiteboard, show me with your fingers, or show me on the timeline. How many are there? All right, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds, and then we're going to flip our whiteboards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. There are 10. There is 10. We have 10 rockets. Can you find the number 10 on our number line? That's right. It's way over here. It's our last number that we've been practicing. Can you show me 10 on your fingers? 10. Nice job. We have 5 and 5. That means we have 10. All 10 fingers. All right, let's go ahead and erase. Ooh, how many do we have here? I gotta get out of the way a little bit. How many do we have here? I'm gonna lean over this way because it's a little bit far over here. How many do we have here? How many do we see? All right, go ahead and write your answer. How many do we see? I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have 7. We have 7. We have 7 pool rings. 7, 7, 7. We have what number? 7. Nice job. All right, our next one, moving on. Pumpkins. How many pumpkins do we have? How many pumpkins do we have? Write your answers, show it on your fingers, or point up here on our magical timeline. How many pumpkins do we have? All right, I've got my answer. I'll give you about 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's the number 5. It's our number 5. We have 5 pumpkins on our screen. We counted 5. We counted 5 pumpkins. We counted 5 pumpkins. All right, so this is what is called a tens frame. This is our number line. Sorry, friends, it's a little bit hot here. This is our number line. This is our tens frame. So we're going to practice with our tens frame, and we are going to add some numbers into it. So we know our first number is 1. We know our first number in our timeline is 1. So when we add that to a tens frame, that means there's 10 squares here. 10 squares. And later on, we're going to practice how to make tens when we're doing our equations. But for now, we're just going to count and we're going to fill it up. So our first one is the number 1. And that means there is 1 sun in our tens frame. Next up is the number 2. Show me with your fingers. How many is 2? That's right. That is 2. Next up is 2. 1, 2, and 3. We have 3. We have 1, 2, and 3. Next up is 4. Next up is the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. How many do we have left before we fill up our top row? How many is missing? That's right. There's only one more missing, and that's our number 5. And now we've filled up half. So we know that there's 5 on top. How many do you think will be on the bottom then to make 10? So we have 5 on top and we filled every square. Let's go ahead and count. So what comes after 5? That's right, the number 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Next comes 7. Next comes 7. This is our number 7, and we're representing 7. 7, 8. That comes next. What comes after 8? 9. 9 comes after 8. We have the number 9 here. What comes next? What comes next? That's the number 10. That's the number 10. So when we have 5 on top and we have 5 on the bottom, 5 on top, 5 on the bottom, that equals together, that equals 10. That's why this is called our tens frame. Later on, we're going to practice with this, but for now, we're just going to get familiar with it. So this is our number 10. Nice job. You guys did so amazing today. Thanks for learning. Thanks for watching. And I hope you'll practice the numbers and practice some counting later. Bye.